Hello everybody. Back with another set of rocks. This is again from my last rock hounding trip. My sister-in-law collected these rocks on this trip and has asked me to cut these, so I'm going to cut these rocks today for her, and we'll see what's inside of them. So let's walk through these real quick and see what we're dealing with. So first off, got a little nodule, not showing anything, hoping for good bander. Got this little piece here. Looks like it might have some tubes in it. That would be cool. Another small one with hopefully purple saginite. It's definitely a saginite, and looks like it's going to be purple and red. Alright, this one looks really cool. I'm not sure what to call this, but it looks like it's going to have design where there's got the flat pieces of different colors in it. So that would be cool looking, cut in half. And another possible purple saginite, I believe. It's got some purple and red coloring. I can't really see the saginite. I can kind of see it here. But we'll cut it and find out. And what do we got here? Another saginite. It does have some fractures showing. Probably cut that one parallel to this face. I'm hoping to see some sprays like this, and maybe that, and maybe something over here. Okay, this has got some little quartz crystals in that bug there. So I'm, based off of the skin, guessing this is going to be a plume or a moss. But it might have some nice color in it. Alright, those were the smaller ones, and we got these bigger chunks. So this looks like it's going to be a nice moss or plume agate, or maybe a jasp agate. Might be solid. Not sure about this one. It might have some purple in it. It's got these possible formations that might go through the stone. Definitely worth cutting to find out. Could be a really cool one. Alright. Then we got these bigger chunks down here. It's got some neat formations on the edge, and some quartz crystals. Possible plumes and whatnot in this one. Might be some really good color. So yeah, hoping for plumes in that guy. Alright, next up. Now, I found some smaller pieces of material similar to this. I didn't pick them up. They weren't really big enough to do anything with. But she found this big piece of it, so I'm really curious to see if this is a really good pattern. If so, I'll look for some more of this next time I'm out in that general area. Okay. Not sure. I mean, it's definitely some kind of a jasper or agate. But what I'm hoping is it's got that purple color on the inside of it. It could be a saginite too, I'm not sure. Alright, this is definitely a saginite. I can see the sprays on the outside. And I picked up some material like this as well in the past. I've got a bunch of this in my backyard in a bucket somewhere that I haven't cut yet. So this would be a good experiment to find out whether or not that stuff I picked up is any good, because it's identical to this. So we'll find out. We'll cut that open and see. Okay. I'm not sure this is going to be a good one or not. It might be pitted, but it does show signs that there might also be some saginite or plume inside of this one. So it's definitely worth cutting. So I guess what I'm hoping for is like a good plume, solid plume agate or jasper on the inside. And then this is the biggest of the bunch. It's got some cool formations on the outside of it with some druzy on those. Look at that, those botryoidal surfaces covered in druzy. So yeah, this could be a really good one. So definitely gonna give that a cut. Let me swap this empty bucket out real quick. So again, let's put it back in place. Let's get these on the saw. Let's get them cut open and see what we got on the inside. Some of these I'm gonna have to cut on the 10-inch saw with the thick blade. So we'll just cut those down the middle for now. Some of the little ones I can cut on my 6-inch trim saw. So we'll get these cut and we'll be back and see what we got. All right, everybody, I'm back from the saw. Let's walk through these real quick and see how my sister-in-law did with her finds. No, I don't have them all sitting here on the table. There's too many of them. I got them sitting here next to me. So the bigger ones will show last. All right, let's look at that first one. All right, that's a definite purple and red saginite. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know if these are fractures or if they are, if they're healed. They look healed. That's a nice piece. I love the color in that one. Wow. I'm gonna have to try to slab that one. Maybe get some cabs out of that. All right. Let's just put this in here. All right, another saginite, I believe. And, well, it's nice looking. It's got some orbs in the middle. And some purple color right through here. But other than that, it's a little plain. This section is really nice, even with those fractures. Like those orbs. Some banding in this section. All right, that's nice. All right, next up. All right, well, this one's a little pitted. Yeah. So I was hoping there would be some kind of orbs or something in it. I can see the little white orbs. They're not real well defined. All right, well, it's cool looking still. Okay, next up. All right. It's got some fractures in it, some pitting. It's cool looking, but I can't cab that. That'll come apart. Still nice looking. Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately it does got a lot of pits in it. But it's got some cool, intricate designs in there. Alright, pretty cool looking. Next up. Alright. Okay, here you go. Look at that red moss. Alright. I think it's a healed fraction nonetheless. But that is really cool looking colors. Oh, it does have some pitting though. But those are nice colors. Very nice. Alright. This. Okay, it's got some really cool looking plumes in this one. Look at that. That almost looks like a Marfa plume from West Texas. But this is definitely a Heel Bend Mountain Range stone. But it's got some similarities in the plumes. That's so cool. They look like little ferns. It's got some pitting in it. That's nice. All right. All right, next up. So, started off by cutting. I was hoping to get some kind of eyes or something in here. Now it's got some plumes or something growing in it, but not the tubes I was hoping for. I guess they are tubes, but they're kind of translucent, and the inside is that dark color. So you can see the tubes here a little bit. So I gave it another cut a little further back to see what was in the rest of it. And look at the colors and the plumes in that, those red plumes. Oh, that's super cool. It's got some pitting, but very nice colors. Pitting is mostly right through here. All right, very nice. Okay, you got one small one left. It's that little tiny banded nodule. Let's see how it came out. That is crazy. That is a really nice one. I don't see any fractures in it. And look at that pattern and design. That is super cool. Wow. That's nice. I like that a lot. All right. Now let's try to go through these bigger ones real quick. So, I'm not sure how this one, I guess it was like this. I'm going to show you the dry side, and then this is what it looks like wet. Oh, that's pretty cool looking actually. I have no idea what that is, but it's kind of neat looking. It does have some pitting through here. But I love that pattern. I don't know if that's purple or just gray with a little bit of purple tint to it. And let's look at the other side. All right, it's just as cool. All right, that's neat. Okay. Here's this saginite. Let's look at each half one at a time. It's so big. All right, it's got good pattern. It's got a lot of pitting up in here. But the bottom half, look at the saginite sprays. Alright, it's pretty much more of the same. Alright, it's got some good pattern. These are always hit or miss whether or not they're going to be solid or have agate in them, or I don't know what that one was. Definitely a little bit softer than an agate. Alright, let's see what this guy ended up being. Alright, so he's got some big old pockets of rhyolite in the center, surrounded by, I don't know if that's a jasper or what. It's a cool pattern. It's got a little geode pocket in it. It's got some banded agate around it with a little red plume. It's all brecciated and whatnot. Alright. I'm telling you, these are all so cool. You never know what you're gonna get. Alright, 3 left. Let's go through these real quick. Oh, wow. That's cool looking. It's got that agate seam right through the middle, and it looks like it's purple with white bands. Huh. Alright, that's different looking. I love that purple seam though. Goes through this half too. Alright, very cool. Alright, 2 left. I'll leave the biggest one for last. Alright. Oh. That is awesome. Look at the pattern. That is fairly solid. I could definitely slab this, get some cabs. Look at the color. Kind of a purple, gray, lavender looking color with white. Some little pockets of banding. Alright. That's super nice. I like that. So I know I've seen some other rocks out in the desert in the same area that looks similar to this, just not as big as this one, that I never picked up. So I'll start picking some of those up, giving them a cut. All right, last up. This is that big old honking agate with a cool botryoidal skin. Let's see what's inside. Do 1 half at a time. Wow, okay. It's like floating cotton candy. It's got lots of banding seams in it. It's like brecciated as well. It's got some druzy pockets. It's got some healed fractures. Wow, okay, I never would have suspected that inside of this. That's pretty cool looking. And the other side. See the intricate designs in this one. All right, very cool. All right. Well, I want to thank my sister-in-law for letting me cut these for her and making a video. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.